Danica?
All right.
Oh, yes. So
Danica,
would
go
you
ahead.
rather always wear a ridiculously large cowboy hat
Mhm.
or always wear Shawn Michaels chaps?
Okay. So both kind of faux cowboy culture.
Slight.
Um,
Slight.
let's see. The cowboy hat's kind of fun because
Oh, yeah.
I'm a very pale person, so I got to avoid the sun.
Hmm.
But I'm going to be honest. My bread and butter is this gray salt and pepper hair.
We don't want to
So
cover it. Yeah.
so I'm going to go the chaps. I feel like they'll probably come in handy.
Good. I think that's a good option. Good
You
option.
Yeah,
never know when you got to run.
always
So.
always is tough, but it's good because if I do have to pee, I know that I am not covered.
Accessible. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the next one. Would you rather write a
hmm
musical based on Granny or
Oh,
write a
look at her.
musical based on grandmas?
Ooh, wow. This is actually really tough because I do think there's probably more material with grandmas, and I think that would
Okay.
sell better. Like
Mhm.
like writing a musical based on my dog would be just exciting for me and my wife, but I think grandma gets more, but I do like just like the tribute to this dog. So I'm gonna go musical based on Granny.
Okay.
I'd
It's
watch it.
I Yep. Respect.
She looks
Respect.
good there. She looks so cute. Good
Isn't
girl.
that so cute? All right. Next one. Schmanicus.
All right. Would you rather?
Good roll.
Oh, God. Be cast in a Face Off remake with Sal or be cast in a Face Off remake with Colin?
Oh my God, it's Sal, 100%. It's got to be Sal. It's so funny. It's funny because the face-off version of me and Colin is so weird. You're like, how are these? Like, even if you just look at us, you're like, how are these people related? But the face we did a one face swap app. Remember the face
Oh,
swap?
God. Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, this is so bizarre. But I think just for the movie itself, it would be very funny with me and Sal. I think that would be very fun.
I'm happy that he's back as Sal and
Yeah,
not Prince Herb.
I think I agree. You know what it is? Because I think like Colin and I have like the same voice, so people might just be like, yeah, they're the same person. Whereas like me looking like me, but with Sal's voice, and then Sal looking like Sal with my voice, or I get voice. Yeah, it would be voice too, right? I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember how the movie
I think
worked.
that they kept their voices, right?
Yeah, but I guess they had to
what
because they
was
were
there
actors.
Well, I'm trying to remember where I read this, but Nicolas Cage didn't realize how crazy he was until he saw John Travolta portraying him. Like he never
Yes.
knew that. Isn't that so brilliant?
Yeah, you
So
keep your
brilliant.
voice. You're right. You keep your voice.
I think you keep
But
the voice, yeah.
but I am right though. So I would have Sal's face.
So can you do
Your
Sal's
voice.
voice? Wait, no, it would
Well,
be
I would have to do an impression of Sal.
yeah. Can you do
That's
one?
really funny. So yeah. So that would be something like um, should we split ski on Din? Because I'm thinking about maybe we order nachos for the tape.
Oh my god.
Because I'm thinking
This could work.
if we do nachos for the tape, then everybody gets a little bit of nachos, but then we could also just obviously everybody order whatever you want, get your own entrees. But like we should definitely do split ski on apps. That's my
This
sound.
could work. We could sell
Holy
this.
shit. Yeah. I saw him do his stand up a couple months ago.
Oh,
He
great.
is brilliant. Rhythm is
I
gonna
bet.
get you. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
big time.
Okay. Here's the next one. Would you
Yeah.
rather? Also, that was an incredible impression. Okay.
Thank you.
Would you
I'll work on
rather
it. Here we go.
live in a hobbit hole
Mhm.
or live in a Keebler elf treehouse?
Oh my God, this is so good. This is why this is literally why this is my favorite show of all time.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Get that sound clip. You got the sound clip. Just
Got it.
write that down, Jude.
So this is really tough for me because I love I watch like these like tiny home shows on
I love
YouTube
tiny
to
home.
fall asleep, and so like my dream is this hobbit hole, but in the Keebler elf treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. The only thing is like, I bet you they get up pretty early to like start making the donuts,
The
but
cookies,
they're
yeah.
not donuts, they're cookies. But
Yes.
So like it honestly, I'm gonna go Hobbit hole because I'm just realizing now that Keebler Elf thing is definitely just like it's a sweatshop. You're living in a sweatshop.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say anything. But...
Yeah. So I'm going Hobbit hole. Fun.
So not I hope no one's judging me for this. Like I can't say I'm the biggest like Lord of the Rings person, but are they called Smeagol? Like how do you pronounce that? Because when I looked it up, it says they're called Smeagol. Smiles? Anybody?
Smeals?
Smeals? Is
Smeals.
it Smeals?
Oh.
Schmeal. Sure.
Schmeal?
Okay.
Schmeal?
Schmeal.
Like all I'm
Schmaggle.
thinking of is Smeagol, and that's so I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Right. Well, okay. All right,
Look
Danica,
at
next
this,
one.
guys. The musical. Or look at this idea for a musical right here.
Oh my god.
This is just the overture.
Oh, I love it. There's so much material. Oh my god. Schmoizel. Okay, Danica, next one.
All right. I also want to point out that Elgin said Little Orphan Granny.
Love it.
Would you rather incorporate Full House catchphrases into your everyday life or incorporate 90s rap lyrics into every conversation?
So every day using a Full House lyric? A Full House catchphrase?
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, like, honestly, all I could say to that is have mercy.
You got it,
So,
dude.
I'm already doing it. So I think that's easier because incorporating the 90s rap lyrics, because especially if we're talking NWA, I think I'd get into a lot of trouble. I'd be canceled pretty quick.
It doesn't just have to be NWA. I mean, like you were talking about Denzel earlier, you would already in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's more of like a hip-hop song. But yeah, okay.
Well, it's tough. So I think I have to go Full House just because I feel like I'm already doing it in my life.
Okay.
And like going back, like I think I'd get canceled if I was doing the rap lyrics, but
Fair.
Full House went many seasons without getting canceled. So
that's true. It's still going, kind of.
Still going, yeah.
Ish. Well, I guess Bob. Okay.
Rest in peace.
And Gilbert today. Oh my God.
I know,
yeah. So insane. Gosh. Okay. Here is another one. We got 3 more of these left. Okay. Would you rather, Casey, have everyone assume that you're a flat earther or have everyone assume that you think birds aren't real?
Wow. Okay. I really got to think about this. I think there's more of a connotation with flat earthers that they're off their rocker. There's less of there's a funness. There's almost like an ironic conspiracy thing with birds aren't real. But birds aren't real is like, whoa, you really are. If you really do believe it, then it's like you'll never work in this town again.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know. But I think there's something that's like so much more like you're really looking for stuff if it's the birds aren't real. So I'm gonna go BAR. Birds aren't real.
Fair. It's a good one. Okay, so these last 2 that we have, these are punishment based. So just what your punishment would be if you lost an episode.
Scary.
So go ahead, Danica. No, you'll be fine. You'll survive. You'll be great.
Shave my head.
No.
Have the Impractical Jokers choose a tattoo for you or perform a concert for the elderly with songs written by the Jokers.
Ooh. Wow. Tattoos for life, and that concert is it's like I'd be performing for the elderly, but like they only have like a limited time left so that they can even like hold me to the fire. Sad, you know what I mean? Like, sadly, but it's sad but true. Sad but true. So I think I might have to go with a concert because they also might not be able to hear me. Not the stereotype.
Okay.
I might be able to, it also just might, it might just, bring joy to their lives. So I'm going to go perform a concert for the elderly with songs written by the Jokers.
Okay.
I think that's sweet.
I agree. I think that they would really enjoy it, actually, especially if it's Granny the musical. Okay.
Love it. Can't turn down a gig. Yeah, it's Granny the musical. And they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is going to be about grandmothers. And then they're like, what the fuck?
Swerve. It's about a dog
Swerve.
named Granny. All right.
Pivot.
final one. It is: would you rather ring announce a wrestling show with the stats given to you by the Jokers? Obviously, there's Brock Lesnar, or be a menace in a casino as a punishment, meaning like maybe you take someone's dice for craps, maybe you pull someone's, you tell people's cards.
That's so much harder, in my opinion, and I actually might want to steal that. That's so
it's
funny.
yours. It's yours.
I don't know if we could ever get away with that, but that one is really hard. Like, you know what I mean? Because people, like, literally, like, you know, sometimes with punishment, we're like, what are the stakes? The stakes are money in this one. You know what I mean? Like, it's gambling. The stakes are high, literally. So that's way harder. I would have so much fun ring announcing for, like, with, you know, even with Brock, like, you know what I mean? Like, saying stuff, you know, from, you know, like parts unknown, you know, all that stuff is really fun.
Undertaker, right? Parts unknown?
Yeah, his parts are unknown.
That's